see how this does. Part of me feels like these Exilers, like, have to be hit a certain way, but, you know, we won't know until we try. Okay, no, Phantom Ray works just as well on them. Don't use Mini again. Okay, you're doing Evil Eye this time. Delay is just as annoying, but I'll take it. Do this for the defense buff to everyone.
Now, light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant flash!
I love this music. Ray Flash. It's gonna blind me, which is mostly a problem for Annalise and Joshua. Move you a little bit closer here. Get the Earth Wall buff. Great Flash, easy guards. Poor Chloe, though. Spear of Loa is enough to just kill these Exilers once I decide to use it. Oh, you get hit massively from Dark Matter. In that case, I'm gonna do this.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as God, ignorant and alone.
I love this S-Craft. So awesome. 13K. Annalise should live this attack. Chloe, I'm a little worried about, but Annalise at least should live. I mean, we have the defense buff, so who knows if this is considered physical? Yeah, Chloe died as expected.
I'm so sorry.
Everyone else lived, though. That's the important part. Ba-ba-ba-bum. What to do now? Making sure Kevin lives is paramount. But yeah, Spear of Loa, probably one of the best S-Crafts in the game. I love it.
I'll save you.
Yeah, this is going well, all things considered. And now I gotta start hitting you. I love Joshua's range. Easy crit. Giant hammer. Wow, that entire hammer swing only hit Annalise. It looked like it was gonna hit everyone. Or at least Kevin and Chloe. You still have your S-Craft, but like, you know, I wanna do 8-leaf blitz. I can't reach, rip. I just wanted to see the animation. Evil Eye? Yeah, that hurts. Probably just do this. I don't know if this will just kill you. No, it's definitely not. I mean, Joshua's might if this doesn't, because he has the strength buff. Utility of Grail Sphere is second to none. I mean, yeah, but when I'm ranking S-Crafts, I don't think about how useful they are. I think about how awesome they look. Grail Sphere may be like the best S-Craft to use, yeah, but because of how it is, it's not like one of the best looking ones. It's useful, but that's about all it has. Don't get me wrong, I'm not disagreeing with you. It is, like, very useful. I'm also basing the S-Crafts on, like, how they look. I'm not disagreeing. I'm agreeing with you. Yeah, it's, like, one of the most useful S-Crafts.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I'm probably gonna end up putting Grail Sphere as the S-Break just because it works more in a pinch, and I can always use Spear of Loa as, like, a regular craft. I just can't S-Break with it. It's kind of like Chloe, right? Like, Chloe's Sanctus Nova, pretty cool S-Craft, but I like having Radiant Flash as an S-Break for, like, an immediate heal. And Grail Sphere works well for, like, an immediate guard. Kevin. Hey, Sealing Stone. This is probably a Stell. Again, I'm not sure if they're actually gonna have new characters or not, but I'm just gonna say it's a Stell. Well, at least it gave us something to justify the trouble. Well done, Kevin Graham. But yeah, they're very essential for S-Breaks. You again. Your next destination is the Path of Beasts. Devour the new offering presented to you and display your seal once more. Then shall the flames of Gehenna burn even ever fiercer, and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion. You didn't perform as well as I hoped, and my words still came true, did they not? Just who are you? I think it's about time you took that lame-looking mask off and showed us your face, don't you? If that's what you wish, I would be happy to oblige. But ask yourself this, is that truly what you desire? You have but to say the word, and the deed shall be done. Well, what's it to be? Do you wish to see my face? Aye. Kevin? That's enough, Lord of Phantasma. Stop trying to mess with Kevin's head with your cryptic nonsense. I'm doing no such thing. If he doesn't understand my words, that's because he chooses not to by himself. Regardless, the time has come for the child of the sun to return to you. And with that, you will finally have sufficient pieces for me to prepare some more advanced game boards for you. No, not again. Your next destination is the Path of the Dream Devils. Cross between the realms of shadow and light and gather the black and white pieces therein. Only upon the completion of your collection will your path yet a new game board become clear. By black and white piece, do you mean like 2 stones there? I wonder. Kevin, I know you've got a lot you want to talk about, but let's save that until later. But oh, after all, it sounds like this contains the girl we've been waiting for. Everything else can wait until she's out of the stone. Thanks, Kevin. Thank goodness we found her. Closing out. Never mind. We awaken Estelle first. We have a lot of doors to do. We can do the sun door with Estelle. We can do what I think is Joshua and Estelle. The Sherazard door's there. Part 2 of the Orbital Gear door. Lots of doors opened up. Yay! Here she comes. The main freaking protagonist. What just happened? Hey, Estelle. Are you okay, Joshua? What was that light, anyway? Huh? Yeah, I'm not surprised you're feeling kind of bewildered right now. Not every day you find yourself in a situation like this. You could say that again. I've missed you, Estelle. Same here. You guys missed me? I've missed you. I'm feeling all emotional all of a sudden. There's so many faces I haven't seen in ages here, I'm not sure where to start. And a few who've done a total 180 since I've last seen them. I mean, wow, Olivier, you look all princely all of a sudden. And when did you cut your hair, Shara? And is that a new outfit? It's so daring. I've taken quite a liking to it myself. I have to say, I still prefer the old white coat. I feel much more at home in this words. Everyone else is same old, though. Well, sorry for not breaking the bank on some new getup for you to gawk at. These clothes are practically my work uniform at this point. It'd take a lot to get me to change them. Aw, man, it's good to see you again. You don't look like you've changed at all. You're still a total airhead from where I'm standing. Yeah, you're one to talk. Anyways, you're here too. And as for you, Josette, can you quit calling me a damn airhead? In case you were raised in a barn, that's not a very nice way to greet someone. Why, I was only telling the truth. Sounds like you're always a huge pain in the butt for poor Joshua. Okay, I'll give you sometimes, but always? Actually, you know what? Scratch that. It's none of your business. Wow, though. Even Captain and Major are here, too. It's lovely to see you, too, Estelle. It's been quite some time. Man, this is the best reunion party ever. Yeah, let's just have a party while we're all in Phantasma. We might as well. Like, I'll get the food and drinks. Don't forget about me. Kevin? I don't recognize the person with you. Hi. Hello, I'm Reese Sargent, a squire of the Grossritter. Kevin's told me quite a lot about you. He has, huh? It's nice to meet you. You really are a special girl, Estelle. Just having you here brightens up the room. You really think so? Kevin knew what he was saying with that one. Kevin knew. Hey, you okay? You look a little pale. What? Oh, well. Estelle's back, so Kevin has to die for a minute. Sorry, Reese. Gonna have to take a rain check on our talk. Kevin handed the cube to Reese. Oh, am I gonna have to use Reese maybe in place of Kevin? Guessing. What are you? I'll leave things to you for a while. Keep moving on. Kevin, not my boy. Oh, is this because of that thing he did? What thing? What's going on? Kevin, wake up, Kevin. Oh, this gonna end chapter 4? Oh yeah, there it is. The Dark Stigma. So I guess now we're probably gonna have to use Reese in place of Kevin. Save up. Look at me, Kevin Graham. Instructor Selnet. You look as though you haven't eaten in days. Although by the sounds of it, you really haven't. Nor have you been drinking anything. I was saddened to hear the news about Rufina as well. But unfortunate accidents are a fact of life, especially in our line of work. It's the risk we all choose to shoulder when we depart on a mission. Kill me. Excuse me? I've got no reason to be a knight anymore. I've got no reason to even live anymore. And if someone has to kill me, I couldn't ask for anyone better than you. I doubt I'd even have the time to feel pain before you were done, so... If that's your wish, in what world did you think I would happily oblige such an asinine request? You do remember what you said when you first became a squire, huh? You said you offered your soul to the goddess above, and your body and blood to her church here on Earth. After swearing that, you think you have the right to beg for death, much less a painless one? Don't make me laugh. Still, I was reluctant to even relay this information for you, but after seeing how pathetic a state you're in, perhaps it won't be so difficult after all. Squire of the Grossritter, Kevin Graham. From this day on, you were to assume the position of 5th Dominion. Your appointment was decided by the Congregation of the Sacraments, and even His Holiness, the Pope, has given his approval. The job is yours. What? I imagine you must have at least heard the rumors that the position of 5th Dominion was vacant. Congratulations, it turns out that position was meant for you. How the hell did that baby squire I once helped teach reach the same rank as me? I'm sure the 5th Merkaba will be pleased to finally see the light of day. Why? Oh, and incidentally, it's tradition to take on a title of your choosing after becoming a Dominion. You might want to start giving some thought to what you want sooner rather than later. As you already know, mine is Cornelia, simply a name as it is. I don't care about titles, I don't care about any of those things. Why me? I couldn't even protect Rufina from why me? And to that I say, that is of no consequence here. What is of consequence is that Rufina Argent was highly capable knight. She may not have manifested a stigma of her own, but her problem-solving abilities were at times greater than even a Dominion's. Her loss will be keenly felt, and it will be up to our new 5th Dominion to fill it. The words of His Eminence, the Cardinal. Oh, this is rich. This is just rich. Oh man, it's so funny, it hurts. I become a knight to protect Rufina, then I end up shooting to the top of the ranks over her dead body. Amazing, huh? Who could have seen that coming? I wish I can go back to the in time to tell myself when I signed up what was gonna happen just to see my own face. Oh, Kevin. Yes, laughter. So what will you do? I should make it clear that you do have the right to refuse your new appointment. Admittedly, no one in the Grossrither's 1,000-year history has turned down a Dominion position, so doing so would be unprecedented, but still. Well, no shit. Now I humbly accept my new position. I'm ready to start working as soon as it's there for me. Hell, start piling it on me today. I'm up for it. Alright then, I'll see what I can do. Oh, and don't hold back on me either. Throw me the really hard stuff, the kind you'd need to be a masochist to want to take on. And that title thing? Let's go with Heretic Hunter, okay? That sounds just perfect. Labyrinth of Shadow and Light. Wow, so that's what happened. The more I hear, the more off the wall everything happened here sounds. I'm not surprised. We're making progress on working out what's going on, thankfully. We know the place we're in is called Phantasma, and about how it has its own unique rules that governs it. We also know that all of us were chosen based on some criteria that are drawn into it. We still have plenty of questions that need answering, but they can largely be summed up by following 3. 1. Who are the Lord of Phantasma and Schwarzritter? 2. What's the cube and identity of the ghost who appears to be connected to it? 3. What is Phantasma and how did it come to exist? That's a pretty succinct way of putting it. There are other questions, of course, but it's true that most of those generally fall under those 3 in some way. Why there are fiends roaming around comes under number 3, for example. Dividing everything up like that does make it a heck of a lot easier to understand, yeah. Oh, but wait. Where does Kevin falling unconscious come into all of this? I mean, it sounded like the cause of that was him fighting some giant devil. Certainly seems that way. More specifically, the power he used to break the barrier that surrounded us must have been the cause. The one that made the red symbol show up on his back. I wonder what it was then, words. I haven't got any idea what it could have been either. It's possible it may be some form of thaumaturgy passed down through the church, but I can hardly be sure. Joshua, do you think you know what it could have been? I think I do. I can't be sure, but I think it was a stigma. Seriously? Isn't that the thing that appeared on your shoulder? Yeah, it was. What you saw was a physical manifestation of an image Wiseman had placed deep within my mind in order to control me. Kevin is likely the same, save the control factor. However, I have a feeling it's also significantly more powerful than mine. Well spotted, Joshua. Hey, what's up, Reese? Reese. Say, how's Kevin doing? His condition seems to have been marginally improving, but what he did resulted in a heavy burden being placed on his mind, so I think it would be best for him to rest a little while longer. That's a relief. He sure knows how to give people a fright. Do you mind if I get clarification on something, Reese? Was my theory correct? Yeah, it was. He did indeed use the power of his stigma. However, the key difference between his and yours is that his is one of the original kind, of which yours was likely based. Seal carved into a person's very soul, said to manifest only the dominions of the Grossritter. What's a dominion? I've heard rumors of their existence personally. The dominions are a group of 12 knights who lead the Grossritter. They're supposed to possess incredible power. That's also correct. Their stigmas are the source of that power. They allow the people who possess them to strengthen their body beyond what most would think humanly possible, as well as use high-level thaumaturgy for exceeding the capabilities of other knights. As I'm sure you pieced together, Kevin is one of them, specifically the 5th Dominion. Are we even talking about the same Kevin who's been leading us around here? It sure doesn't feel like it. Sorry, but I'm a bit confused. Did Joshua have this stigma implanted within him like Joshua did? Or maybe that was... I think I read this sentence wrong. No, ordinarily stigmas aren't carved in that manner. They appear on their own without human intervention. There are 12 dominions, and that number has always been consistent throughout history. There are times when spots are left unfilled because a stigma bearer to fill them has yet to appear. But they're always out there, whether their stigma has manifested or not. That's so weird, don't you think? So does that mean that the stigma Joshua had? Mine was only a replica of the real thing. Wiseman was originally a clergyman, so he probably had access to the way to make such a thing. Oh yeah, I forgot he said that. He used to be a bishop in the Congregation for the Sacraments, which is the organization that the Grossritter answers to. Even back in those days, he was in contact with Ouroboros and stealing numerous sacraments from the church. Things that were stolen included a vast amount of literature and research on the stigmas of the dominions. We believe he then went on to use that material as a basis to realize his dream of creating some sort of superhuman over with the society. I thought so. Still, while I think I have a vague understanding of just what these stigmas are now, I'm still not clear on how using that power had Kevin to collapse. Is that risk naturally coming with the use of your stigma's power, or is there something more to it? Well, I don't know exactly why, but Kevin very rarely uses his power of the stigma. I've heard that the only time he relies on it is when disposing of those he brands heretics. In other words, those whose sins are too great for them to ever be able to walk the path of righteousness ever again. Disposing of? It's so ominous. So let me make sure I got this right. He used a superpower he barely uses out of nowhere, and that caused him to black out because his body wasn't ready for it. That's what I believe is likely the case. I see. I think I understand well enough. Are you sure it's fine for you to be telling us this? Yes, I'm almost positive Kevin was planning on telling you himself before he fell unconscious. And I believe telling you all of this is necessary in order to ensure your cooperation in the rest of our investigation. Well, if you're sure. Wait, does that mean... If no one has any objections, I'd like to take Kevin's place and leave till he wakes up again. Is that alright with everyone? No problems here. Are you sure you don't want to stay here, though? I would have thought you'd want to stay and look after him. Before he collapsed, Kevin entrusted me with the cube. As such, I'll believe this is my duty as a squire in his service. So please don't worry about me. Right now, I'd rather be helping to all of you. Words. Well, if you're sure. I personally see no reason to say no. The remaining members will be sure to look after Kevin. You won't have to worry about a thing. Thank you, I appreciate it. What's wrong, Estelle? Well, so Reese, I got a favor I want to ask if you don't mind. Would you mind if I came along when you head out? I was gonna put Estelle in the party anyway. Is there a specific reason? Estelle. Well, it's just I've only returned to the world of the living, right? I've only just returned to the world of the living, right? I feel like I want to go and see what's going on for myself. And I mean, I'm a bracer, so I doubt I'll get in the way or anything. So, would you mind? Not in the least. I'd love it if you accompanied me. Thanks. Sorry for the up and deciding that on my own, Joshua. Sorry for what? If that's what you want to do, then you won't hear any complaints from me. We'll be counting on you to do a good job backing Reese up. What a good boyfriend. You know it. Let's get it. I was going to put Estelle in.
Leave it to me.
I'm putting Agate solely in the party because I definitely want to do the Tita door part 2. We have to do Shara's door. I want to do... Yeah, we have to do Shara's door at some point. I want to do Shara's door soon because we've been having it sit for a while. We can have the Joshua and Estelle one. We can have the Joshua and Estelle one for... What's it called? We can have that one sit for a bit because we just got it. Look at all your stuff.